Well, very good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 18th of October. So, low pressure building just to the west of the Bay of Biscay, which may influence the weather at some point this week, but looking like more like towards the end of the week. Overnight, we've had this sort of warm front which has been sat out in the channel and lightning winds, which have allowed the fairly damp ground to have the opportunity to build some fog. But surprisingly, actually not as much fog as was once predicted. And actually, it's that really nice type of fog where Lasham can fly and you can look down a little. So, yeah, it's looking fairly bright this morning. And it should remain that way for most of the day. That warm front just sort of sitting with us for some of the day, but really only being a slight cloud feature. As we go through into the next couple of days, that area of low pressure starts to make its presence known before it starts to track across us towards the weekend. So looking at the winds, well, they should be fairly light given the fog we have, but during the day it is going to start to pick up. And we're looking now at easterlies based on the position of that low pressure. Generally nearly straight easterly to slight southeasterly at about 15 knots at flying heights. Satellite picture over the UK shows various fog patches existing in the valleys and out to the west. But other than that, very bright, no significant weather. Public forecast suggests 16 degrees being top temperature today, which is still fairly balmy for this time of year. Visibility variable at times a little bit. I think it would be better than it suggests here. It's just suggesting that fog patches may not be too far away. And those winds, as you can see there, a straight easterly, so nice and easy for us to operate with today. GFS predicts you might see 17 or even 18 degrees if the solar heating is a little bit more, which isn't bad for middle of October. And dew points just sat around 9 later this afternoon. Currently at Lasham, we have a temperature of 11 and a dew point of 9. And the picture outside is very bright this morning. And as I look out again, there are some fog patches, shallow fog, close to the airfield, but not really anything which is going to cause us any issue. It might sort of come on the airfield at times and be a bit tricky, but I have a feeling that we might get away with this. Farnborough County reporting 350 metres in fog, but they're saying by 11 o'clock, a few clouds at 4,500 feet. So, yeah, not bad. Just see if Top Meteo is working. It is just stopped at the moment, but we'll come back to that. NOTAM wise then, just a couple of items to look at. Salisbury Plain active as per usual. It's not any different. South Cerney may be active with parachuting. What is active with parachuting is Little Rissington, just north of the Bryce zone. That there, NOTAM there saying parachuting within 5 nautical miles, Little Rissington up to 12,000 feet. There's also for a little while this month a restriction at Moreton in Marsh, which is just north of Little Rissington. So again, not close to here, but I have to brief it. That a restricted area temporary, and it's 1 nautical mile up to 2,000 feet. So yeah, effectively avoid that area at the moment because it is a little busy. Right, I will just get up a soaring forecast for you as well, and I'll just check there's no further NOTAMs to affect. Number 19, just to the south of Lasham, is paragliders operating on one of the hills. There's an easterly facing hill just on the edge of the Solent zone, but aside from that, it is fairly quiet. Okay, so looking at soaring for today, we did actually get better soaring conditions than expected yesterday, so with a bit of luck we might get something like that today. No potential flight distance for today, but that's fairly standard for this time of the year. But once the fog clears, the chance of some weak climbs up to around 3,000 feet QNH, so 2.5 QFE. So yeah, the chance there of some weak thermals. The fog has cleared quicker than predicted, but yeah, this doesn't really model it, and there may be some high level cloud which comes in the latter part of the day as the frontal areas start to make their presence known a bit more. So all in all, bright and sunny, a nice easterly day, and a day to take some nice photos of the fog in the morning. So operationally, today we'll be on 09, launch point around here. Circuits is normal on 09. We'll probably be launching off the runway again and landing on the grass. The tarmac is and grass. We're just trying to keep the grass in good nick at the moment, but it is still good to land on. Watch out for a slight wind gradient today, but nothing too significant. So 09 in use and no jet movements as far as I'm aware of. But we'll see you on the airfield very shortly to enjoy the lovely skies. Bye for now.